Kenobi episode 5. Let's talk about it. It is late. I am in Dallas, Texas now. Drove all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. I just got set up in my hotel. So if I look like I'm tired with bloodshot eyes, it's because I am. But we have to talk about this episode. I appreciate all of you that watched my last review. That one blew up and really do appreciate that. Episode 5, let me just be as blunt as I possibly can. I think this episode is going to play very well for a lot of people. I think this will easily be the most well-received episode of the entire Kenobi series. And there's a lot of things that are to be appreciated about this. The flashbacks with Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor, you can pick apart that if you want, but ultimately it was nice to see those guys together again. Seeing Hayden Christensen in that role again, and then they intertwined it to the current storyline as what was going on in this episode as well. I did appreciate that, and I think that's going to win over so many people. So many people are going to go crazy over that and a couple of other little elements of this episode. This will easily be the most well-received episode to date. No doubt about that. I still didn't like it, and I didn't like it because even before the leaks came out, we all knew exactly what was going to happen with Reva. We all knew it. All you needed was the slightest bit of common sense and a working brain, and you would have known exactly what was going to happen with Reva. There was always a redemption arc for her because it's Lucasfilm. We saw them do this with Iden in the Battlefront games. You had a POC woman, and of course she had to have some type of redemption arc because she can't just be genuinely bad. There has to be some type of agenda into what they're doing, and we knew that Reva always had something, some type of redemption. There was going to be something that was going to justify her, and she really wasn't bad. She was turned bad by the actions of someone else, and of course we saw that in this episode. And my goodness, Vader leaves her for dead, doesn't finish her off once again, and then we're supposed to believe that Darth Vader brought in a youngling that knew his identity all of these years with the knowledge that she was working to destroy him. And she had that information and would recklessly use it whenever she wanted to, which we've already seen her do. None of this makes sense. None of this. This is ridiculous. This is so stupid. Reva did not need to be in this entire series at all. She does nothing to benefit the story. She does nothing. She only complicates the previous storyline. It makes no sense whatsoever. No one was asking for this character, and no benefit to the story has happened because of this character. The actress playing her, nothing against her on a personal level, but she's not good in the role. And now this entire series has been built around her. And now Vader leaves her for dead again. And of course, she's going to play a part into the final episode, and we get the whole Luke thing in the end. We finally see a glimpse of Luke after all of these episodes. Once again, also, Leia comes in to save the day, a 10-year-old walking around like she completely owns the joint. She's just better than everyone, smarter than everyone, and takes charge of any situation that she wants to. We also had, I think her name's Tala. Is that her name? Tala gets the heroic death. I am the hero. I am going to sacrifice myself. Because why? Because the Force is female. It just is. And that is the brutal bottom line of all of this. Again, I understand fanboying out and geeking out over these moments. I was once there. I loved The Force Awakens, okay? Totally get it. And that's not the only thing I've liked with Disney Star Wars. I liked a lot of The Mandalorian. A lot of the Mandalorian I really enjoyed. And I also loved season 7 of The Clone Wars. I know there's a screenshot out there of me saying, oh, I'm not going to watch this. Well, yes, that's exactly what I said. I was not interested in that particular arc because of the SJW looking haircut on the women. But that was before I actually watched the entire series, or at least the season. And I still didn't like that middle 4 episodes with those sisters, but the final 4 episodes of the Clone Wars season 7 was fan-freaking-tastic. So again, I'm not against anybody having some enjoyment with Disney Star Wars. I just think that this episode's going to play very well for people because there were really cool moments in there. But the bigger problem is the Reva character. The Reva character is completely unnecessary, completely makes Vader look stupid. It makes him look reckless. It makes him look like he doesn't have the same type of approach and mindset anymore. Like, you're completely fundamentally changing everything that we've known about Vader. For him to bring a youngling in that knew his identity, knowing she was plotting against him, sending her off on very, very important missions, and then she's actively giving up his, identity to people. We saw it happen. This makes no sense. Again, completely unnecessary character created for identity politics reasons, and it's very dumb. But again, I know a lot of people are going to like this episode, and I'm not here to tell you that you're wrong or that you're terrible or you shouldn't have your opinions. If you really like this episode, you have my support. I understand that. And again, I can step back from my criticisms and recognize that this episode's probably going to play extremely well, in my opinion, because there were moments that I watched when it first started. I'm like, okay, prequel, man. Oh, look. Oh, man, there's Coruscant. There's Hayden Christensen. There's Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan. They're having their little sparring moment. This is great. And then it intertwined into the current story. And then you see Vader, who probably was a little like ridiculous in this. Like, he was really overpowered. But it was cool. There's no doubt about it. It was cool to see Vader doing Vader things. And it was also cool to see him completely just destroy Reva. But again, he left her alive. And I know I'm rambling a little bit. It is 3:30 in the morning, and I've been driving all day long. But I had to tell you guys my thoughts on this. So I don't know how this thing's going to play overall over the long haul, but I do think that this particular episode is going to land very well for a lot of people. I'll be interested to see your thoughts in the comments below. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Thank you for supporting us here on Geeks and Gamers. Looking forward to seeing you guys at the Friday Night Tights meetup here in Dallas. There's more information on nerdrotic.com about that. And then the Geeks and Gamers Nerdrotic Friday Night Tights panel at Dallas Fan Expo on Saturday at 2 p.m. Looking forward to seeing all of you there. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.